I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. Now, how are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing? Fuck, I couldn't keep the face up.
You couldn't
Hello,
keep a straight
everyone.
face for that one.
Welcome to the Yap Zone. We're
Welcome to the
coming in
Yap
hot
Zone.
and live from the desk.
We're doing the desk bit again, a classic desk.
Absolute
We're using the
classic.
three people desk. It looks like this time instead of the two people desk.
Miku won Outfit Wars, so she needs to have her own spot.
My bad. Sorry,
Yeah,
Miku plushie. You deserve your spot on the desk, and excluding you is rude of me.
reserved for Miku from here on out.
I take that out. We need to make that a new name, like get a third nameplate and it just says reserved for Miku.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of
Absolutely.
winning Outfit Wars, we're here in the gold medal match with
Oh
SLNM
yeah.
Mother Killer and Recursion OO. Uh, anything to say? Anything? We're just gonna keep talking about Miku for the next two
We're just going
minutes.
to talk about Miku plushies. No, I mean this is gonna be a good match. I know recursion. Anyone who's been on Connery for any period of time knows what recursion is. They're the
I don't.
outfit that everybody likes to talk about, where they're like, "Oh, back when I was a wee lad, recursion was kicking my ass, and they're still kicking my ass now."
That's exactly
Um,
what I was gonna say. There is nothing to say about Recursion. Everything
and
you know, you already know about Recursion. Like there,
yeah,
there is nothing to cover at this point. Good players across all aspects of the game, and we're probably going to see a standout show from these guys. But SLNM, on the other hand,
they're always that
they
underdog.
dark horse of the tournament. Really, I don't think anyone kind of expected them to get this far, but they have pulled
Definitely.
out a lot of good stops, especially I believe from some Chinese servers and like that sort of stuff from across the Pacific Ocean. Before anyone cries, "Oh, ringers! This is Outfit Wars! Shut up!"
This is
Um,
Alpha Wars. Let's take a
I
look at
think
the openers, and yeah, this is a pretty standard opener. You see, both sides have a lot of air.
double
Whoa.
Reaver player, both sides. Some ground forces from SLNM. I
I
mean,
do
we're
see
probably going to
some
see the
ground
normal.
forces.
Yeah.
I mean, this is normally what you expect, though. You expect to see like a decent chunk of people in armor, especially if people are going to be going for Bitter Gorge. And Recursion does seem to very, very heavily favor Bitter Gorge in a lot of their openers. I do see a Steel Rain is going to be coming in for Recursion as well here.
I
Uh,
mean, yeah,
just,
Bitter Gorge is just such an important base. Do we want to like take bets on how long before someone decides to put their weight into Arizek? Because I don't think.
Arizek, I feel like Recursion is pretty good about at least starting it. I would say there's going to, not before 40, no one's going to cap it before 40 minutes, though.
Well, here we go. Connery
Rumblings of
gold medal
Steel
match
Rain
about
can
to
be
start.
heard.
Any second now. There it is. All right, 45
Let's
minutes
go.
on the board. Both teams taking off, and here we go.
Seeing a lot of this armor roll out. And yeah,
Expected,
it looks
yeah.
like a decent chunk of this air is going to Bitter Gorge right now.
I'm seeing a fair amount of drop reavers from Mother Killer right now. The
Yeah, I
dogfight
would
is still
expect
there,
that.
but
I don't expect SLNM to try to contest the air too much. That's going to be one of the things that I expect Recursion to take air dominance when it comes to it.
well, you're saying. I mean, no, it's still like a pretty even fight at the moment.
It's hard to tell because everyone's a Reaver.
It's double reaver, but important note: red team is Mother Killer, blue team is Recursion right now. Just getting that off the the books at the moment. Looks like everyone's
Granite Head
committed
right
to
now.
Granite Head. Yeah.
We do actually have a bit of Granite Head going on right now. Could we get a look at Bitter Gorge as well, just to see where those timers are going?
I'm looking at Bitter Gorge.
There's
Yeah, there's a few boys
We
here.
got a slow timer.
Yep.
Yeah, this is typically what you see a lot of teams going for, is one team is going to try to slow down cap on one of the bases, the other team is going to try to fast cap one of them.
Oh, a nuke is going off at Bitter Gorge, about to just hit all of these Mother Killer vehicles. Oh, there it goes.
I see that over there, right on the C point.
Yeah, that's devastating. Maybe not as devastating as they could have wanted it to be, but that takes out two Sunderers. I see a on fire Vanguard. Like, that's a hell of an opening play.
That is pretty good. Let's go get a look at Granite Head if we can real quick, just to see, are we on a fast cap timer with this one now? So we do have a fast cap here, and I am going to want to see how SLNM goes for a response on this one. Are they going to be trying to slow this down, or are they going to go all in on Bitter Gorge?
Really does depend. Both of these bases are of equal importance here. For different
Yeah.
reasons, of course. Bitter Gorge provides a lockdown in the northwest angle, and Granite Head just gives you more access on either route. Arazek is he's a good boy. He's
It's
doing
just
his best.
Arazek. Arazek's just happy to be here, dog.
Yeah, for
So
real.
I'm
It's
touching
like
on
me.
A point. Okay, so they have sort of a fast cap on Arazek, but I think I saw a bit of contention going on at Granite Head. There was someone on A point, I believe, real quick. No, all right.
Granite Head is ticking fast. Will Mother Killer go in for the secure this? There's a few of them dropping in, but it's just so scattered. They're not going to be able to make
It's
any
a very
impact on this.
scattered
A
drop.
couple of them are down at A. They're running in there. That's flicking now. B is
I see
flicking
one
as
on
well.
B,
Ooh,
but there
Recursion
is.
all stacked
They
up
are
on
set up to deal with this one. The
There we
B
go,
point
yes,
cap was
rotating.
stopped. We see a push right now as well, so Recursion rotating quickly to deal with this as well. They're very free with a lot of their pop. If
They've
they get that
bought
A point
time.
back quick, that's going to be good. Oh, there's a whole SLNM squad down on A point, actually. I didn't
Yeah.
realize all of them were there.
They're pushing their way up now, but can they get to the B point? I haven't played here before, but
Uh-oh.
oh no, the
They
C4!
rotated off the A point! They rotated off the A point, I think, a little too quickly, and they're dealing with the C4 now, yeah.
Yeah, no, they're getting cleaned up as they try to climb up
That's,
the
yeah.
walls.
That rotation is just not enough
Yeah.
people for this one.
No, and you can't be targeted while you're doing that, right? You are
Yeah,
so wide open on that jump, you're gonna get smashed no matter what you try. You have to have support, but it looks like that's a take for Recursion on the middle with 2 more bases left in play. Arizek flipping in for Mother Killer. And
Air
Bitter Gorge-
POV from totally not from Lucas. This is Lucas, clearly. A little bit of air duel. I don't know, air shooting each other, dog.
Pew pew.
It looks like Recursion's winning.
The fact, though, that this fight is still occurring over mid means that neither side has established air dominance, which does allow
good point.
both teams to play these middle bases without getting utterly blasted on.
I want to take a look at Bitter Gorge here and see what's going on here, because now Recursion is going to be rotating super heavily to deal with this as well. And I also think SLNM dropped the ball a little bit by not getting that C point on a fast cap. So Recursion has so much time to play with here. Oh, wow. And Arazek has actually, while we're looking at
Yeah.
this, Arazek has gone over to Mother Killers before the 40-minute mark, so I was wrong.
You know that. It went with no contestant. I think
No
that's because like
contestant.
Recursion's like, whatever, you can have it. It's all
It
fun
doesn't
for you.
matter too much.
So here we're gonna see probably a pretty hard skirmish between both sides here. Recursion is leading in kills, but it's still close enough that you can't really call either way in terms of shooting power at the moment.
Definitely. And I see they're going to be pushing B and C right now at the same time. Curious to see what's going on at B point right now. That is the one that is flipping.
Where are their spawn points for both sides right now? Right now, it's full Recursion ground control on the vehicles. They have vanguards surrounding this place. They have their own Sunder
yeah,
deployed,
Recursion
lightnings
definitely got
around. Yeah, this is a Recursion logistics advantage right now.
That is something
Mother
Recursion
Killer
has
needs to
consistently
find
been
some
good
sort
at.
of foothold. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh no,
There's-
they can't lose A point. Oh, they're getting C back? Okay, they are getting C back.
I think once they wipe out these Mother Killer infantry, then they have this base on lock because Mother Killer doesn't have a way to reinforce themselves easily. They have
Not
like
really,
a
they
spawn,
have beacons, but
but
that's not enough.
it really isn't enough. That being said, Steve's coming home, but they're also both teams are just spread out. This is a classic Bitter Gorge brawl.
It's so hard to
everyone-
cover a Bitter Gorge.
Yeah.
'Cause it's very tricky to know
Everyone
what's going
at
on.
every point, all the time. Just an absolute mess. Now, what I'm a little concerned that neither team is pressing forward caps right now. Nexus Secure, Arizek, Granite Head, and Hydroponics are not flipping right now. And two teams.
That's a good point.
which
None of those are under
are-
contention.
These teams are both fast. They're both good at what they're doing here. But nobody has sort of made this pressure play right now. Everyone's just been thrown into Bitter Gorge.
And
Doesn't seem to be any movement any other
Ooh,
direction.
Airhammer POV? Look at this Airhammer
Yo,
POV.
that's gameplay.
That's gameplay right there. Look at that.
Put that in your montage.
But it does look like Recursion, you know, when the final seconds come down to it, they are going to have Bitter Gorge for this one.
And now Mother Killer is pushing Hydroponics compound. Like now, there's that
It-
pressure. It's a little late, but there
It is
that
definitely
pressure.
a little too late.
And
I
we
also
are
see that they went for a bit of an armor pull using my own cam to check this. I see a lot of armor is actually being pulled from Argent, which I think is too late.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with that? What is the plan?
Yeah,
Especially when Recursion drops an anvil behind your A point. Oh, but it is destroyed by an SLNM Reaver. Ooh, that was close.
Excellent. Over at Hydro, this is a 50-50 just starting. Oh, there's the armor. Nice. Hi, armor. Hi, Jake. Jake in a tank? Didn't he used to be like a tanker in S3X1? Like he used to do a lot of tanking, but then he didn't.
It's a wonderful place. Everyone is roots there.
So X3X1 is a wonderful place. I wasn't in there, but I know a lot of them and I like a lot of them. I could be, but I like the rest tag.
True, true. Regardless, shilling aside, check them out on planet here we are. We're seeing that pressure again. Granite Head, hydroponics. While they're not going
fast cap
through,
on Granite.
they are being flipped. Is that going through though?
I don't know. It's hard to tell because a lot of the checking my own map, it's hydroponics. They rotated over to Hydro, so I expect to see Granite Head is going to be getting a reaction in a little bit here.
Recursion can probably, yeah, they can save this if they redeploy themselves properly. If they apply the right amount of force. Now, Mother Killer has to ask themselves, where are they going to assist? Because they have air dominance now, at least for over mid for a bit. But this is still a sky fight. Like, I can't tell anything.
Yeah.
But let's look back at the ground here. Recursion has redeployed to resecure A point. They are on that. SLNM has some boys upstairs, sort of like camping the spawn, but downstairs is Recursion's.
This is a 50-50. Oh, no, never mind. Recursion just got a bit of a pop increase here. I suspect a lot of this came from Argent Pass. The pop from Argent Pass is dropping.
Popgent Pass. And if we look at this fight at Argent right now.
Oh, Ninja. Oh, Ninja got taken out.
No, he's down. Yep.
Unlucky.
That's a clear out for Mother Killer. And in the same token, they have been pushed out of Granite Head. So we're still here at the lock at a 5-4. And I think we might see a 5-4 lock for a while, but as the kill counter slowly goes up, Recursion is pulling ahead by 100 almost at this rate. So that could be indicative of where this match is going to go. But with that air control that Mother Killer has right now, that could even things out. We'll have to see where this pressure gets placed.
I'm seeing right now a lot of people are getting ready at Bitter Gorge. You know, they have Argent Pass fixed. They have people set up right now on the points of Bitter Gorge. So it looks like they're going to be going for a pass on that one. But while they're doing that, Arizek has also started timer, and Nexus Secure is also under contention as well.
Yeah, Arizek going through, Granite going through, but yeah, just Mother Killer has to play that aggressive 4-time, but you can set yourself a Bitter Gorge, but not when Argent Pass is being back.
Not when Argent Pass is back at. Oh no!
It's being cleaned up. It's being cleaned up.
It's being cleaned, but that's still like a delay.
That's a precious.
You don't want that
no,
delay.
It's not being cleaned
No, it's
up.
not fixed.
There's a.
Sorry, we're using our own cams here, and Argent Pass was just backcapped again by Recursion, backcapping 12 to 24 of SLNM.
There are 2 Recursion guys here on point, holding everyone away. But let's have a look at Granite Head in the meantime.
Granite Head. I mean, there's not much to say about here. It looks like a lot of this fight is wrapped up. SLNM doesn't have a lot of sticking power. It seems like they struggle with at times. I'm also curious what's going on Arizek, you know, just to keep the producer on their toes.
These, the defenders at Argent Pass are gone, and meanwhile at Arizek...
Yeah, Arizek is just... It's Arizek. It's happy to be here. I'm seeing some pop over at Nexus Secure as well, if we could check that out real quick. I am seeing some drops for Recursion at Argent, though. So we're going to need, like, 2 people.
Honestly, the roof
is the Ninja pushing in? Redemption?
Yeah, no, look at this. Like, Recursion might be getting back on the point if they're not actually held away.
Might. This is looking really rough. They're not taking the res. Why are you not taking the res?
Oh, they're back on. They are back on.
There's a dude who could have taken a res but didn't, and their res timed out. I don't know why you wouldn't take the res on point. That seems silly to me. But Recursion again with a good push.
Recursion also pressuring all lanes, exactly what you needed to do. Arizek, Nexus Secure, and Argent Pass all being pressured at the same time. This is exactly that sort of aggressive infantry play that you need to keep up for these Outfit Wars matches, especially when your infantry is just straight up doing better than your opponent's infantry.
Based on the kills, it does seem like Recursion is just doing better. You know, SLNM has some good shooters. They don't have, you know, the number of those good shooters.
Absolutely. Recursion just is I won't say they're stacked, right? Because it's not like they went out and put together a stack team. This is just Recursion on any day, right? And we're sort of seeing this gameplay right now. And SLNM in with the breach. That's a good concussion grenade. Exactly what I've been calling for in these pushes. Just clean them out and get in there with those tactical grenades more than anything else. That's what you need.
While they're doing that, it looks like Recursion is setting up some of their own logistics, though. I see some JGXs. I see a bus back behind. I also, could we get a timer at Nexus Secure? I'm curious if we get a quick look at there, see what's going on there.
So, Mother Killer, resecure Argent Pass. Cool. You have to keep a couple guys on that just so Bitter Gorge can go through. But at the same time, you're losing 2 other bases.
Oh, it's drop right now for SLNM on here on Secure. You see a Dubs drop pushing in right now.
Okay.
But it looks like this Dubs drop isn't really going much. It looks like they're getting caught up on 50s right now.
Yeah, they're getting picked off one by one.
Oh yeah, that's rough. Ugh. They don't really have a flank either. Like, this is like a squad.
Speaking of flank, some Recursion guys have just walked around and eaten them alive right now.
Oh no. That's
yeah,
unlucky.
that is a disgusting pinch right there. Not much you can do about that.
At Argent, can you believe it? It's still going back and forth. We got SLNM. They're seconds away from getting a timer. Whoever's at Bitter Gorge is so like, oh, there we go.
There we go. 2, 1. All right, now you have to start flipping those points.
But now they don't have a back cap set up.
Yeah, there's nobody at Bitter Gorge to take advantage of this. Oh no!
So they finally went through all that effort, but now we got this. And yeah, back to Nexus Secure. This is where the next fight is going to be. Arizek, as a quick update, is going over to Recursion. I don't see any... I don't see them really contesting that right now. Argent still going back and forth. If a cap starts on Bitter, let me know.
This is just a... this is just like a really solid point. I'm looking at Nexus Secure. It's going to take a concerted effort to crack this point right here.
Oh, well, you say that, and then a bunch of people push up to 50s and kill maybe half the squad.
Not bad. There's a lot of corpses here. Medics need to find their way in here. Like, are they all dead?
That is a lot of dead people.
I'm not seeing any pickups from either side right now. They're slowly getting up.
Oh, okay. There's a resonade. I see one resonade.
Other killer there. They've gone in through door 3 right now. On point. Here. There's no Recursion defenders right now.
Because a lot of them are dead on 50s.
Yeah,
what happened on 50s?
I think all the medics were dead. Nobody was around.
No. That is really unfortunate timing. And the push that we saw on long seemed actually really well timed.
Yeah, that was good on both sides. They redeployed. If that was the same force, they redeployed quite quickly to take advantage of the...
I see drops on Dubs. Can you get a dub?
Yeah, Recursion is not going to let this go.
Yeah, they're not. They need to keep contesting this.
This is the kind of pressure you need to keep applying, and you need to keep throwing yourself at this point over and over again until that timer either hits
this is not a good push for Recursion. A lot of them are dying on 50s here.
Definitely spread out. I'm seeing a medic kind of dead.
And just like last time, SLNM has people behind them flanking the flank. Let's take a look real quick.
Recursion Air is assisting. Yeah. Where's the Mother Killer Air? Ooh, they're over at Argent. Okay.
Yeah, Argent looks like a 50-50, but Bitter Gorge... I think Bitter Gorge started.
Did it? Oh, it did.
Oh, Argent's
it did.
flipping?
All right. Here's
it's hard
the
to tell the timer
pressure.
bugs.
No, Argent
or maybe they only got Argent to halfway.
Argent is gone. Bitter Gorge is being captured right now by Mother Killer. So they need to hold on, but they've been kicked off of 8. Recursion and Mother Killer are brawling it out on the 8 point, but... Oh my god, Recursion's back on.
They're also back on Nexus Secure right now, too. They had a door 1 drop, and that wiped everyone.
Yep.
So, my if I can put on my analysis glasses for a second.
Ooh, let's put on the hats here.
It seems like Recursion and SLNM can go toe-to-toe when it comes to an infantry push, But when it comes to the map play, Recursion's just better. Like they're just moving around the map so much quicker, and they're they've taken Arazek, they've taken Granite Head, and Nexus Secure is going to be next on the list. It looks like.
Yeah, 50 seconds left, and you don't have much of like an actual impactful push set up right now. If they get themselves set up, they can do this, but I don't know.
Yeah, it would be a tough push for them to go for this. Especially because we see the air control as well at Nexus Secure.
They have their air control, but they're all powered outside near door 1. This needs to be just like...
here's the door 1 push.
Here we go.
Yeah, they kind of got to go. They only have time for 1, maybe 2 more pushes.
It cocks into the
that is
killer
brutal.
pitch. No, there's no... healing grenades in my planet side?
It's better than you think.
Oh.
It's good if you have people that are running Carapace, and I know that some of the Recursion heavies do like to run Carapace. So a heal nade can be pretty decent in that case. But SLNM...
Well, they're getting kills, but they're not getting picked up.
They're not getting pushes, yeah. They don't have enough revive, which is also what you expect. It is harder to push into that. We gotta go check out Bitter Gorge, though. That's gonna be the next big fight.
Absolutely. Let's have a look.
Oh, and Nexus Alpha, they've already got a back cap. Lost in time on back cap duty. Already starting the timer there. That's
lovely.
that. Okay, so they got 2 out of 3 at Bitter. Of course they are. You give them 10 seconds and they have 2 Sunderers and a Colossus watching. And Theron's in the Colossus, of course.
Where is this Colossus? I don't see it.
Well, they can't.
Okay.
Sorry, I was doing a bit. I was joking.
Oh, right. There it is! Oh my god!
Look at that. We'll try Hable not in a pilot? What is Hable doing out of a plane? What the fuck?
Ew. I mean, is that a testament to the Mother Killer Air right now, or did he just get out for another reason?
Or maybe he's just getting out for the push.
Out of nanites, but if we want to have a look here at this Bitter Gorge push running through right now, I'm seeing
looks
a
like
lot of
Recursion is
pirates
fixing
around.
this pretty well. Oh, did they miss the jump? Oh no.
Oh, they're back
I don't know who that is, but somebody made Saint Celestine made the jump. There we go.
This is an easy cleanup for Recursion right now. Nothing we can really do.
Yeah, especially looking at the pop as well. They do have them outnumbered a little bit as well. And I think they also... Okay, so they are also contesting Nexus Alpha. And they're also getting pop ready to move to Argent. So their map play here is just really quick.
It's just a devastating pinster.
It's fine if, they lose the Nexus Alpha hold. That's not the main goal. The main goal is they want to give more time for Argent to start. And this also prevents the Nexus Secure back.
Once you have Argent pressed as well, then you're basically good as gravy to kind of just sit on your opponent for the rest of the match.
I don't think I've ever seen a team win where they lose all 3 middle bases.
No,
there have been some where people come back from losing 2, but never all 3, I don't think.
Once you lose those middle bases, that's a massive blow to your momentum. Completely kneecapped in direction. All of a sudden, you're on the back foot, and on Nexus, being on the back foot for any period of time is a death knell. You cannot be defending for too long. Aggression is key on this map, and like you noted, losing those 3 middle bases is an absolute problem. Once again, the only time we have seen people come back from this is when they try this stupid, Nexus Alpha Gambit.
Yeah, when they do the Gambits, which is just not good. I see some drops over in Argent right now. Nope. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's the Argent field. Yeah. So Recursion, this is the setup that they have before. You see the maxes are already here, already set up. They've been ready for this for a while.
And at this point, you don't pull bunches. You pull those max suits. You get your boys ready for this. There's no dicking around at this point. You just walk in there with your crew and you just kick butt.
You just take the point. Why don't they just take the point?
Yeah, just don't get shot.
I don't know. Just play Dance Games Revolution.
I'm gonna have a look around. Air is still kind of even-ish, but...
Even-ish air in the skies. Nice. Oh, look at this slow pan. Nice slow pan.
Lovely slow pan. Good angle there. 9 out of 10.
Is this controller? I think this is...
I was about to say, controllers, should kind of be...
but there's Oh, this is controller? Okay, our producer is...
Word from...
This is controller.
Yeah. Word has been dropped down from a bucket from the well we're currently sitting in. Help! They won't feed us.
They give us water, though.
Oh yes, lots of it. Mother Killer dropping on the roof here, getting some good control there, but they're just being shelled by Recursion Air and the Sunderer that's sort of sitting in the back. There is, I don't recognize that gun, looks to be like a skin or something, but just shooting them on that roof. That's good roof control right there. That's what your research gets you.
There we go. And taking a look at Nexus Secure, I can see the pop numbers, and I feel like SLNM is overcommitting a little bit to Nexus Secure, especially because the timer is running slower on this one. They want to slow down Argent Pass.
Where is their pop?
Some of it's slowly rotating Argent Pass, and we see a bit of a push right now, actually, at Argent Pass. Can we go check it out quickly?
Yeah. Oh, they're
bit of an upper push, but they're just getting weighted.
Yeah, it's just some live gameplay there. Not much you can do about that.
Yeah, it happens when you play the live game. You just get ADG.
Here's something, even though they're getting utterly deleted right now, here's something really important to note for outfits who are doing this arcade. Two things. One, the baby gate. Absolutely incredible.
That baby
Stop
gate?
that,
crazy.
Yeah, Mother Killer push in his tracks. But two, Mother Killer pushed. They went forward, and I have seen this so many times. People just standing outside too scared to do anything. And the fact that they went forward and ran for that 8-point, that is the important part. Just a little bit outgunned and a little bit out-aided cheat.
I think it was mostly outdated cheat on this.
Yeah.
Little too much live in this.
Yeah, a little bit too much live in our gameplay right now.
Because that is something that we're seeing. You know, SLNM has a lot of the potential to make these things happen. You know, we've seen before that they've been able to push Recursion off of a point hold, but it's just the map play for them is just where it really lacks. Nexus Secure right now is being fixed right now by Recursion, so definitely going to lose a lot of that time.
It's a very calm fight over at Nexus Secure right now. Very
just,
civil compared
it's like
to
it's like an off-continent live. It's an off-continent fight.
Both sides they agreed not to kill the Sunderer. Holy shit! But
perfect. We love this.
We do love this.
Over at Argent Pass, it looks like there was a bit of a push for SLNM right now, and Recursion has pushed up forward. SLNM has an opportunity to push this, I think. They just have to do it, but I think they're getting stuck.
No, like 80% of their players died on the way. Oh, one is in, two is in right now. They're on point right now.
Just enough of them to get the point.
There are 3 defenders left for Recursion only point. One max suit and
big
2
push
or
from the
3
lower right now.
heavies.
Oh, but Max coming from upper. They're gonna meet on the stairs. I think that this looks good for Recursion though.
One rocket into that Max. He's almost dead. He just needs a couple more shots. He's gone there.
SLNM is brawling.
There it is. There's that retake right now. And that's what we mean about that shooting right now. I want to say that extra 100 kills coming from Mother Killer right now, that's probably air. It's probably just the aircraft just committing more crimes.
Honestly, yeah.
Absolutely.
I do also want to note, SLNM did have to over-rotate a little bit of pop, and they have completely lost Nexus Secure at this point. You know, they are able to push in. Some of it comes from pop.
Yeah, like... I think you just kind of have to play for style points at this rate. 7-2 with 20 minutes left on the match. I'm not going to call it here, but, you know... Oh, yeah, absolute points for style.
Points for style.
Just
doing a really good job, though. You see so many explosions coming from the outside, and just SLNM is still holding on.
Oh, yeah, I mean... Mother Killer's going back with their air dominance right now. They have air control in this area right now. I'm seeing the Airhammer Reaper do some work right now. There we go, with a Vortex Rotary kill, Breaker Rocket Pod kills. There we go, now they're getting shot outside, and Recursion is spending too long near the doors. You have to push into this point where you're getting pounded by that aircraft.
Hable POV push? Oh no, don't swap off him. I want to see Hable die. Excellent, Hable dead.
Wow, got him.
Look at that.
Oh, almost leaked some strats there for a second.
Oh no, the OPSEC for the upcoming matches.
Woo!
For all 0 matches coming up. SLM, point was touched a little bit there. Oh wait, I think they got it back all the way now. They got this bottom push coming in too.
Looks like, I mean, they're downstairs, but Mother Killer, they have their reinforcements. Oh no, now they're just being pushed up through main stairs. What's going on? They're all standing on top of each other. Resonades are flying from both directions. I'm getting objective capture contribution points as Recursion pours through the door right now. But SLM, they're still on point. Resonades are flying. You can't tell who's winning this one right now. There's just bodies everywhere.
That is so much death. I think Recursion looks like they're coming out on top after all is said and done.
Oh no, another push in from Mother
Oh
Killer.
no, another resonate from lower!
So they just keep circling around each
gotta
other,
push
going
from
for the
upper.
top stairs, killing each other, and then the other team comes in again,
And
kills
then
them.
I bet we're gonna see Recursion come in from the top next.
Oh my god, it's just a merry-go-round of murder.
There you go, round of NC coming in. I think that's it. And I think it's because Nexus Alpha has started. I think that's, yeah, Nexus Alpha has started over here. And Recursion has pulled out a bit to start this.
I won't say cowards, but it was really funny, so I kind of wanted you to keep going.
I wanted the bit to keep going. It would have been really funny, yeah.
Please, it was so funny.
That would have been good. So yeah, now SLNM has to rotate over to this one. I do see a single piece of armor so far for SLNM at the Warp Gate. And that's going to be what they're using to hunt for spawns right now.
Yeah, where are their spawns right now? There's a couple around. SLNM deploy bus in the back. It's being shot at right now. Looks to be some
perfect. That is
Recursion.
good for Recursion to realize that bus. Oh, and then they just all get airhammered.
Yeah, they got blasted.
You didn't see it live on stream. Lucky you. Well, lucky Malco. You didn't see them getting blasted. Look at that max play. That's actually some pretty good max play. If they know when to back up, they know when to push.
Oh yeah, that's really more, especially now that Maxes can't be revived. You actually have to work with your team. Like, what a shocker! It's been 10 years, but
oh my gosh, no!
C4 goes off and he's out. So that's one max down for Recursion right now. SLNM does have the air presence here, but it doesn't matter as much, and they are being distracted by the Recursion Reavers. And the Recursion Reavers don't need to do much besides just make sure Mother Killer can't A to G Recursion.
SLNM is slowly pushing in though right now. I feel like Recursion is caught a little bit on the wings right now.
They're definitely caught on that sort of southwestern area.
Counter push.
Is that something you could maybe do? Let them kind of into an area with low amounts of cover, but just you have to push through a choke point though, so it's kind of rough. I'm no strategy.
It could be good. It depends on like how you time it. I think Recursion timed that one well. You see a lot of SLNM is spread out in their deaths, and some of them also had to like back off and respawn. A little bit of a timer update real quick. We did catch a wild sail over at Argent Pass. Started the timer. Which is, that's what you need to do. That is ideal. You want to have somebody willing to do that.
That forward pressure is so important right now.
Yeah, like I don't think Recursion's goal right now is to capture Nexus Alpha. I think it's just to get Argent Pass.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, capturing the Nexus is
honestly,
do, right?
either one goes. Like, either outcome Recursion is happy with them.
Yeah. I don't think they're... listen, I guess I'm going to call it now. This is probably Recursion's favor at the moment.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Unless something catastrophic happens.
I would be shocked.
Yeah, it would have to take... Probably would have to take for, like, half of Recursion disconnecting for this to change.
Oh, Danimals! What the heck? Danimals just went crazy and knocked 4 people. You can barely see it on the outside, but you see people outside on the building just dying, and Danimals in the kill feed. Just getting knife kill after knife kill. Is that why
all these, like, just random bodies are out here? It's like some lethal company action. I'm just watching corpses, and I don't know why they're here.
All of those were just from Recursion. Oh, I think I can clip that, too, because I happen to be recording. Let's go! I'm going to clip that from the Danimals.
Let's go!
Orbital strike! Where is that? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's up on the hills. Oh no! How far do the tanks go? Can we get Can we get someone to follow the tanks and see how far those tanks go?
This lightning dodged it pretty well. He's fine.
That's coward right there. They didn't want to. They didn't get launched.
Ooh!
I wanted to see them get launched.
Don't send flying, you cowards!
SLNM has retaken the point while this is going on, though. We see they've got some decent push. And while this is going on, though, we see that Argent Pass now only has 110 left on the timer. Well, you don't see it. I see it. But the Argent Pass is rough. Nice. Now we see it. Now we're back. Let's go. So how does Recursion... So Recursion is going to have some spawns for this. We're going to want to look for some of the spawns right now and figure out where is Recursion... Is Recursion going to be able to push back on the point for this one?
Nexus Alpha? I mean... Yeah... I think
look at this gameplay from hit. This is gameplay. Going team killing Saint. That's ideal.
Can we get a replay on that? Oh, we need replays.
Replay of team killing Saint.
Do it again. It's funny.
Oh, Lib going down? Lib went down.
Ooh.
Nice.
What was that too?
I don't know.
Yeah, I just
But
kinda
right now,
just-
SLNM has to rotate.
Look at that traffic
look at that
jam
point.
down there. Oh my god!
Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh
It
no!
just out. It's gonna run you over again. Holy fuck!
What is going on? Archer Pass is being lost.
I can't
okay.
concentrate.
They did
I'm
recover.
utterly blasted.
They recovered, but RG Pass is going through. And I think
Oh.
that's going to go over to recursion because SLNM is just too busy getting road killed to deal with it.
Holy fuck. That was incredible. Alright.
I'm so glad they caught that too. That was so. I'm so
Absolutely.
excited to see what Chad says in a minute about that.
I'm still laughing so hard. Oh man.
That was good.
Recursion is showing themselves at Nexus Alpha right now. I'm seeing a airdrop, not airdrop.
I'm seeing a bit of a
pod.
steel rain.
Lightning coming in, that kills people, you know.
Oh well. Hopefully they have cover.
Hopefully they do have cover. Oh, and the bus is being driven up. A whole bunch of people have just spawned in from. I don't know where the fuck these boys spawned in from, but they've spawned in right now, and that's a
They have a
recursion
delivery
conga
ramp.
line running towards 8 point right now.
I mean, they just
SLNM
have
needs
a lot of buses. Like I gave
Oh,
a
yeah,
quick
they're
flyby and
forward.
I saw 3 spawns. I probably missed 4. Ooh, POV infantry push by Hable. No
There we go.
safeguard.
That's
Ooh, or
that
no
infantry
scavenger.
attempts we need.
You need to. Nice, good push, Hable. Good push, Hable. Nice.
There we go. That's that forward momentum. You boys
There
are
we go.
dying.
That's actually good. That is how you want to do it. It's a little.
needs
I don't
go
know
up.
if it's a little bit laggy, but that's how you kind of have to push those kind of things.
Yep.
Just
You
push
go
forward.
in, resonate, hits the ground, you go up. You go
Whoa,
forward.
1,
resonate,
2,
hits the
3, 1, 2,
ground.
3. Write that down. Write that down. 1, 2, 3.
Write that down. Write that down. Pause the
Write that
stream.
down. It'll be very important for the super finals.
For the Incredi finals, where Recursion can fight Recursion for the gold medal match.
Exactly. We're gonna see Recursion Connery versus
Incredible.
Recursion
Anyways,
Con-
a nuke's going off.
Oh shit! A
What is
nuke.
that? Is that just for fun?
That's SLNM, I think. I think they're just trying to push all the maxes. It kind of worked. SLNM is back on point, but I don't think they needed the nuke to get back on point.
No, I think they were fine. Like, well, Recursion did back out, but now this is some good pressure you put on. Recursion's kind of scattered right now. Not scattered as much, but they need to do that forward push. And when you have control over these lanes here that they have to peek into, you can get some major kills. Look at that slowdown right away. All of a sudden, SLNM has control of this angle. Recursion with the pushes here and there, and SLNM
I
does need
hope
to take
they
some
have
other
back cap
angles.
set up, by the way.
Yes,
Because this is
yes.
a really good opportunity for them to get a cap. I don't see any pop at Nexus Secure, so it's unlikely to see a Nexus Secure one. But there is a bit of pop at Argent. Could we get a quick sneak peek at Argent? Is anything happening over there?
No, nothing's happening there. It's 0.
Nothing's happening.
Rams
Darn. Oh, and they're
three-
losing the point.
No.
I think SLNM lost their opportunity there because they didn't have a backup setup. They weren't prepared to win that. And again, this is one of the big differences we see. You know, SLNM can push Recursion off of point, but they can't keep them off point.
Yeah, Recursion can just flow wherever they kind of want at the moment. And maybe there is some merit to this thing that we've been talking about here. If we look, where is Recursion placed right now in this point? How many Recursion players are on A? Like 4 at the moment. Recursion is very
Casper
well
first.
spread out on both sides. And interesting Citadel shield. What do you think about this?
That one's going to prevent the Hesh from the hills. Remember, we saw a lot of light anvils being set up.
Yeah, that's
But
pretty
it's not
solid.
the best spot because they can just shoot the top of the Citadel.
Yeah.
I don't think that really helps them out with much. I do see a Liberator. Maybe they wanted to use this Liberator for something. I don't know. But SLNM has retaken the point now while this is going on.
Alright. Things are
I do see
calm
a
enough
push
for
from
now, but
Recursion.
just a little
They are
ball.
going to be pushing in a little bit.
Just a little
So
ball,
could we
little
see
ball.
Hable die again?
Yeah, can we get a Hable death cam, please? Even if he's a
Gonna-
body.
Let's go, Hable
Let's
Death
go.
Cam. Perfect.
Beautiful. Good work.
Just keep his
Can we
stream
have
on the
like a
death
little
screen.
monitor on the right side?
Just keep it. Screenshot his death and just pull it up whenever I need to. That's a good push by Recursion right there. That wipes out a lot of the side that they have to worry about, and they're they're gonna be able to use this to get a good flank setup on SLNM.
And what I'm seeing a lot of from Recursion, look at all of these darts.
There's a lot of darts.
So, I don't think I've seen dart play like this in the entire tournament. It's just been
That's the big
Dildar
difference
is
maker
great.
right there
Like,
is the dart. The
it
dart
was
difference.
the dart, absolutely. Dart diff. Ooh, conk. Okay, so pushing it now.
So are we seeing a push? I
It's
I
just
don't know
kind of
really what's
fast
going on.
boost right now. Yeah, it's just like a little.
Oh, we only have
skirmish.
7 minutes left. Yeah, so it doesn't
Yeah,
really matter.
Both sides are just kind of like playing for certs now.
They're just trying to get kills and stuff. And the match was over a while ago, but now it's like finished. Nothing
Yeah.
more can happen.
Well, if you would permit me this moment of luxury of time we
Of
have
course.
now that this is basically over. If anything cool happens, I'll switch it off. So, the tournament overall this season, what are your sort of general thoughts on it, how it's sort of gone?
It's been a clusterfuck. If I'm going to be
You're not
completely
wrong.
honest, the Soltech not having half of their matches, that's a bummer. That's a bummer that happened. Cobalt finals happening at midnight for Euro times. That's a bummer. And I also get that a lot of it is probably this is like a new team, that has been taken in charge of this, and they don't really know a lot of how this works. But it's still just a bummer that it happened. For some people,
Yeah.
this is going to be like one of their last forays into Planet Side 2. This is one of the events that they use to get people back interested and invested again in the game. And it's just kind of been buggy. Like, the match times have been wrong ever since the start. You just had to know somehow that they were wrong. And it's just kind of a bummer. I think
Yeah,
there's
it was
been some
certainly a
like,
little rough.
NC2, is clearly insanely strong right now, and they have made very few changes to Nexus overall. So it doesn't. It was nice, parts of it were really, really nice. Oh, look at that ram kill!
Yeah.
Like Gobs versus Recursion on Emerald, insanely close match, down to a 2-second timer.
Oh wow.
But at the end, I can't. I just think about Soltech and half of their matches being gone. Like,
Well,
it's been
what
fun to
is
catch
your
though.
favorite? I was gonna say, what is your favorite match been so far? Well,
Definitely WTAC versus Wildcards in what was it, like week 1 or 2?
We were spoiled week 1. That was
We were spoiled.
excellent
It was
match.
hard to get better than that. This match just happened, but Recursion versus Goblin, that one was a really good match as well.
Shame I missed that then.
I would go back and watch it.
Okay.
It's so hard
We'll-
to tell who's winning. I mean, you know who wins now, but watching the
Yeah.
match, it's so hard to tell what's going to happen. There was also last week, there was Dig versus FFS, I think.
Okay, yeah. If you were to
And
recommend
FFS was
VODs,
clawing it back.
so some good VODs for people to watch Outfit Wars. So
Definitely some good ones.
WTAC,
Like,
Wild Cards, this Gobs Recursion match, the Dig Tag versus I don't know, I forgot.
FFS, yeah.
FFS.
It's a Euro team, it's fine, you can forget about them.
Good, I go.
They're all asleep anyways, they're not going to be mad at me.
Ah, yes! But yeah, okay, there are definitely some good VODs out there for people to watch if they want to see some good content. Otherwise, I mean, as an observer, right, it's been a good amount of fun. Just, adding...
I do tend to be overly critical at times as well, because I do like this game, I've put an insane amount of time into this game, and I want this to do well, and I want the people who put a lot of effort into doing this to be rewarded for their effort.
Yeah.
But
speaking of people who put a lot of effort into things, can we get a shout out to the cast team, the desk people? What are we calling them?
Everyone.
Everyone in
cameras,
CSP,
the production
everyone
band,
doing the cameras today. Yes, the production team.
Production team. There's a lot of them for this one. I see that there's Corrales, Zulfer, Angry Bird, DKC, Geldra, Infliz is producing. Hi, Infliz. Upshax, Sylvanius. This kind of stuff wouldn't be possible without people having, enough interest to do this. And being willing to do this. Infliz for learning how to do this. He set a lot of this stuff up from scratch. He wrote a lot of his own stuff. He wrote his own scripts. Same
Oh,
with
wow.
Zilfer, who's done a lot of stuff for this
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
Oh,
Air duel, look at that air duel, air POV.
yo,
Whoa!
let him
There you
go.
go,
Woo!
Euros. There's your air duel. Clip it and ship it.
There you go. They can they can put away the guns now.
Finally, thank God.
Bought off the black market from the Americans, of course. Also,
Yeah.
secondary shout out to the art team for
Art
endlessly
team,
hounding.
the Phoenix art team.
God bless them for
God
putting
bless.
together the first professional. Oh yeah, and
Right?
Falco for
Falco did the music and the intro.
Otherwise, like, if it wasn't for the technical glitches and all that sort of stuff, I think it's been pretty solid
It
season.
would have been pretty good. Yeah,
That being said, some pretty big technical glitches.
A
But
really big a server doesn't get their finals. Come on.
yeah,
Like that's such a bummer to everyone on Soltech. Like what is it? CPC. Oh gosh, I can never remember if it's PS2 CPC or CPC PS2. You know, those are some very, very talented people. They did basically all of the Soltech casting from last year, and they couldn't. Like they just didn't feel like this was good, and I kind of agree with that. I think
yeah, no, it's a damn.
if
shame.
you want people to support your game,
You have to support it. If you want to play
you
ball,
have to.
you have to throw the first pitch, right?
Yeah.
No one is wanting to play if you're just gonna hold on to it and not do a good job. But with a minute and a half left on this match, I would like to extend a final thank you to you, Verinda, for hosting the
Oh
match.
no! Thank you for casting with me. Our casts are always a joy.
They are. I do look.
What were we talking about? We were talking about Pokemon games before.
Yeah, we're just vibing. And
Yeah.
special thanks to viewers like you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, for dealing with our bullshit.
That actually kind of works because it's PBS and PSV.
Yo, for real? For real?
For real. Look at that. Thank you for viewers like you. Yeah. I don't know. Overall, it's been and the timing. Can we talk about the timing of this?
I think everyone's said their piece. Go ahead.
That's it. That's my final complaint. If I start complaining again, mute me. But like the timing, please put it. Started a month later.
You down.
They'll just run me over like Megatron's harasser. Vroom vroom. What's that?
I'm looking forward to watching that. Was it Welder in that tank?
You hear? Oh yeah, Welder. I think Welder was the one that ran all them over. You just hear Fong in the background.
A little like Pikachu-shaped blob in the distance. Well,
we are going to be doing interviews, by the way. If people want to show up, I know Quiet Eclipse was there for a interview last time. I know we're going to be in the PSBTS. Hey, doing interviews in PSBTS. Smile. 2 people per team. Thanks. GG. There we go.
All right, and there it is. 500 ISO earned and battle rank 5 on this observer camera.
Let's go. We figured it out. This is our easy ISO cheat.
Yo, they don't want you to know.
They don't want you to know that as an observer you get free ISO.
I'm gonna craft an implant. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, paratrooper.
Oh my gosh. What are you gonna get with your implants, dude?
I don't know. Can I? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna buy a recycler.
Gonna go big.
Okay. We're just killing time.
Yeah, we're just killing time.
Hold on. I got. Let me. Implants. All right. You ready for some gamba? That's right. It's the gambling stream now.
It's gamba time.
Eat your heart out, PSB.
Can't stop this.
I got nothing good.
All right. I'm gonna be talking on both.
Yep. I'll just mute myself.
Okay. Oh, we're still in Discord. Bread. Quick, unmute in Discord. Actually, Sayla's here. I'm gonna have you undeaf it. We're just gonna go. All right. Hello, Influence. Are you ready for us to begin? All right.
Testing.
Hello, welcome, Sale of Recursion. Congratulations on your win. How do you feel about that? Was that kind of what you expected? Did you things go to plan?
Well, after we saw that they defeated Sokka, we had to change the plan a little bit and add a lot more air and a lot more some elements we were missing because that's a strong team. I mean, to
Yeah,
beat Sokka was an incredible feat.
definitely. It was difficult to tell from our POV, but how did the air battle go between SLNM and Recursion? I saw Hable, who usually I associate with flying, was on the ground. What was going on there?
Oh, he got grounded. Like
Oh,
SLM was going toe to toe with every pilot and pro we could muster. So I think
nice. That's
he
powerful.
stacked the air to the nth, and they were very competitive with that. So uh, really props to them.
Nice. Um, so typically when you see a lot of outfit matches, a lot of it is talking about like air dominance. But despite the air dominance that SLNM showed, is there something that you feel like they were missing from, just playing?
Yeah, I mean everybody remembers last season. The ability to function without air dominance and air superiority is something that we're very used to from last year. So to capitalize it, you kind of need to have flexible players and really just have players that aren't like wasting time. I'm not accusing them of doing any of that, but it's not so easy. Lots of teams say, "Oh, air control equals win." It's like it's not quite. You need to be able to capitalize on having that most powerful of the superiorities. In this case, air.
Yeah, gotcha, definitely. I'm not seeing anyone for SLNM. Um, so we'll keep it short. You have a you just went on two servers. I'm sure there's a lot of celebration that you
But
have in mind.
if I may,
Of course.
people wonder why the Connery outfits are so much stronger. And it's outfits and cultures like SLMN, whatever, because we inherited Briggs and what was it before Soltech, but we inherited a lot of Chinese players and we learned from them. And one thing that they are amazing at is teamwork and coordination. They're not individualists playing for stats; they're playing for the glory of their outfits. And I think that Connery shows its culture on other servers because of their influence. So I know Connery's probably going to go away, in the next year, and I think that we should take this moment to remember all the cultures and different kinds of outfits that inhabited our server.
Definitely, as an unbiased point of view, I definitely like Connery culture quite a bit. I think it's a lot better than the shit flinging that they have over on Emerald a lot of the times, it feels like.
Definitely.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a good game, fun to watch, fun to cast. You just went on a little bit of a tangent, but is anything else? Any final words, Brad? Do you have anything you want to interject?
Nothing too much. Yeah, just no, nothing too much really to note.
Gotcha. Yeah. Any final words before we wrap this up, Sale?
Yeah, thanks for all the work you guys did on the casting team and the multi point of views. It was great to watch, and now we got some champagne to pop.
Perfect. Well, get to popping. Thanks for hopping in. Oh wait, Quiet Eclipse is here.
User was
Oh,
moved to your
just
channel.
sorry, just in time. We're about to
Hey,
wrap up.
wake
Hello,
up.
Quiet Eclipse. How are you doing? Oh, hello.
Hello. Oh, wait.
You're talking in PSV right now.
User disconnected from your channel.
Farewell. Thank you for hopping in. I think he'll be back in a second, maybe. I don't know. Oh, there he is.
User was moved to your channel.
Hello.
Hello.
Perfect. Hello. How are you doing? How was the game? How do you feel about that?
Oh my god, that was a really hard match. Well, I felt the recursion pressure. That was for sure. Oh, oof, oh. I mean, it was a tough match. It was a tough match. It was way tougher than the last one. That's for sure. But GG's to recursion, man. Congrats on your first place.
GG to you. What a showing. We
Yeah, that's
definitely
definitely a
bled a
good
river of
showing.
blood for that.
Yeah. Oh my god. You know, I made an intro for the recursion SLM match. Oh man, like I was so confident on winning, but oh man, you guys were so good. Oh
What do you feel
man,
like one
GG.
of the big differences was? Why do you think you guys struggled a lot this time, SLNM?
Um, I think recursion played more like they controlled their air and armor better than last time. I felt like the first opener, we pulled a lot of air and logistics spawns and sondies, but all of them got destroyed. And then we tried to repull, but we got destroyed again. And then the the whole I felt like the recursion had the control, the whole control and combined arms, like armor, air, infantry, and everything. And then we kind of felt it. We kind of got absolutely destroyed, and then got pushed back. I think that was, yeah. Sorry, I'm still sweating from the match.
It was a good match, a very close. Well, I'm not gonna say close, but it was hard fought.
Yeah, it was really hard. It was really, yeah, it was.
Gotcha.
Can I give a shout out to my friends
Of
from
course.
Fuok, Coloncano, Prestige, Ness, and my friends Guppy, uh, Guava, uh, Dark Angel, Snooze, Jimbot, also the guys from League, Girl Games, and then Icy and Bloody. Those guys really helped us out. Play for us, and then they kind of ringed for us too. But if it wasn't for them, we couldn't really make it this far. So I want to thank those guys, and I want to thank SLM for giving me the opportunity to actually play for Alpha Wars, and then come this far to second place. Yeah, it was a it was a great opportunity that they gave me. So shout out to those guys. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of teamwork that has to go together to make this happen.
Yeah, it was really rough.
Gotcha. Well, I'll let you, not think about the match a little bit. Go. So is there any final words you want to say real quick before we wrapped up? I know you just gave your shout out, but
Well, yeah, well, the shout out was all I wanted to say because that was all my friends, Jimbots, News, Dark Angel, Chili Philly. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot Chili Philly, Mike Honcho, President Freeman, like all those guys, Momoko from Fuok, like everybody, helped us out, get together. I mean, Connery had really lost few players to play for Alpha Wars, so everybody really kind of helped us out. Comes as a team. So shout out to them. And especially Concano, Ness, and Jaymore and Prestige. These guys are they were heavy hitting, they were
yeah,
farming, they were top fragging for our team every time. So shout out to those guys too. And then GG's to Recursion. Congrats on getting first place on both Emerald and Connery. I watched the Emerald match. That was really close. The 2 second save on that base. That was really wow. No words, man. But yeah, congrats to Recursion. And then I hope Connor survives. But I heard the rumors that we're gonna get merged to Emerald. So yeah, I hope to see you guys on Emerald. I guess for next probably Alpha War season if it happens though.
I think you guys are going to do really well on Emerald when you show up. I can say that for a fact.
definitely.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I hope so too.
Definitely. That's going to be it for our cast. Thank you so much for Quiet and Sail for coming out and sharing a little bit of thoughts. Thank you to everybody. Thank you for all the casting vans. all the work that the producers do behind the scenes that you will probably never see and never really understand until you see how much work they actually, the hours before every match just to make sure that this works. They had a whole playbook for this, by the way. Like they have a Google Sheet document that goes through how they're going to do all of these matches today. It's an insane amount of work, and they've been up for like 12 hours doing this. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the devs for making the game. That's all I got.
Thank you very much, everyone. Massive pat on the back to the production team and everyone who played. Thank you very much, everyone, and I'll
Bye.
see you.